Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back again with more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Hopefully, this will be the very last episode of the assault against Dresden. Let's see if we can make it happen. We just picked up the Sword of Valor, and now we need to place it so it will stop the demons from being able to teleport. The legendary banner of the Crusaders is right in front of you. A drop of blood falls onto it from where? The wound on your chest must have reopened and is now bleeding again. You touch Iamede's holy banner to brush away the scarlet droplet when you freeze abruptly. All of a sudden, you are aware of your own powers. You are no longer a grain of sand resisting the countless armies of the abyss. You are something greater. Like Iamade once rejected her humanity to ascend and gain divinity, you are ready to take the first step on the path to gaining power. But what will your power look like? There was never any other choice. The ultimate ruler of undeath, the Lich, is a being who has transcended the narrow confines of life itself. Powerful beyond imagining, the Lich can create limitless hordes of undead to remake the world to fit their vision. All right, and we definitely want more slots. We will be combining spell books with the Wizard and the Lich. Skeletal Champion, we are going to go, we could either go Marksman or Assassin. I'm going to go the Assassin route, specifically because having a party member who does a lot of hits all at once, paired with Regil doing the, whatever that mythic ability is that puts a mark on enemies every time you do a successful hit, these two together, they're going to be absolutely lethal in combat. If I can actually get the assassin to stray on their feet, which is going to be a task in and of itself. So we'll see how this works out. Okay. Oh, I hadn't thought about the powers actually. This is irrelevant. That's not useful. Nope, this is not useful for us. Nope, now natural attacks. All spell he casts, let's pass the fortitude saving throw, become blinded and suffer 2d8 plus cold damage, becomes vulnerable to cold, maybe. +4 profane bonus to attack and a +1 profane bonus per mythic ring to damage against frightened creatures or once under any mind affecting effects. Ooh, this could be good with Nanio. All enemies within 10 feet of the Lich must make a will saving throw or become shaken until the end of combat. That's definitely possibility. Oh, Magic Devour. If an enemy fails to checkmate or overcome the Lich's spell resistance, the next spell the Lich would cast or next kinetic blast becomes quickened. Yeah, that's probably the route we're going to go. Yep, Magic Devourer. And then as a Lich, you get to choose more spells. Oh, Disintegrate is Transmutation. Oh, I thought it was Necromancer. Interesting, okay. Oh, I could take Banshee Blast if I wanted, or Circle of Death. All creatures. So many choices. So many choices. Undeath to Death destroys undead. This is all good stuff. All possibility. Anything I'm missing? Nope. That's the run I just came from. Vampiric Touch. I don't want that. Okay. Yeah. So. I like Banshee Blast. Not sure how often I'll be able to use it. We'll see. And I like Circle of Death. So we'll take those. Look at those absolutely delicious Lich spells. Path of the Lich. The wound on your chest closes, and the drops of blood spilled on the Sword of Valor burst into transparent flames. A wave of fire rushes out from the blood and across the entire banner, transforming it and emblazoning it with new colors. Power descends upon you, suffusing your mortal body, remaking it in its image. It fills your body up to the brim, breaking bones and tearing muscles, while at the same time healing them. You raise your head, acutely aware that you will have the heavy, almost palpable shadow of death hanging over you from here to eternity.
The dead make ideal soldiers. Good idea.
Yes! I knew you would like it! Yes! Yes! Yes!
After our victory, I fear a new crusade will rise up to come for our heads.
Don't be so dour, Sosiel.
What an interesting turn of events. Such intriguing power. Boy, if you should suddenly expire, I would be happy to dissect your remains.
Now is not the time to linger. We can reflect on events later. Now is the time to act. Ho, 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 ho. All hail the Lich. Let's go.
Milady, this creature is about to die. Shouldn't you?
Behold, I overcame. Behold the death I saw.
You see, Suture, shouldn't has no place here. I've waited for a very long time, but now the hour has come to turn my ideas into reality. I still have things to do in Canopus, but you must leave. Go to the old laboratory. I have a special task for you.
The laboratory? I hate that foul place. But I dare not disobey you, milady.
Forgive me this little masquerade.
Yaniel says in a different voice, one that sounds vaguely familiar. Suddenly, the illusion vanishes.
Before, I am Areelu Vorlesh, also known as the architect of the Worldwound.
What are we meant to discuss with one of the key figures in our enemy's army, I wonder?
Oh, Lady Areelu. I, Nenio, am your most devoted admirer. Your research is an invaluable contribution to the development of science on Golarion. And this experiment with a Worldwound is simply groundbreaking. May I please have your autograph?
One look from Areelu, and Nenio falls silent.
You've handled the power of the Sword of Valor well. Such artifacts are almost like living creatures, and they react to their own kind, shall we say. The Sword of Valor once belonged to a mere mortal who became a goddess. It seems to see something kindred in you. Touching you has left the sword irreversibly changed. Now it is your banner, not Iomede's. Although perhaps it will still stop the demons from teleporting to the city as before.
What happened to Yaniel?
The Yaniel you freed from the dungeon was merely a mask. Sometimes I like to wear the guise of my fallen enemies. to study them from the inside. The real Yaniel has been gone for a long time, but unfortunately for her, not permanently. Her lot is far more frightening than the one I showed you. Perhaps you will learn the truth one day, but for now, it isn't necessary.
You visited me twice under another guise, here and in Canabras at the celebration.
Would you speak to me if I came to you in my true form? Well, this will never happen again. I no longer need to hide my face.
You've helped me twice already. In Canabras when we fell into the caves, and here, pointing the way to the Sword of Valor. Why would I have Demon, Deskari's favorite, ever do such a thing?
I'm creating something. Building. Studying how the land lies. Laying the foundation. I am called the Architect for a reason.
You don't deserve the name. Architects are creators. They build things. What have you created? A hole between the worlds? A wasteland in place of a flourishing country? Millions of deaths. You are no architect. You are nothing but a vandal.
I create... how shall I explain it to you? Events. Phenomena. Concepts. My building site is the entire multiverse. You wouldn't call an architect a vandal just because he started by digging some foundations, would you? Now be silent. I'm not talking to you. I'm not asking you to trust me. That would be unforgivably stupid. But I suggest, just suggest, that you search, analyze, think. What happened in old Sarkoris? What is the Worldwound? What is happening to you? Search for your answers. And for now, farewell.
Battle formation.
There we have it. We are now officially on the path. Becoming a full all-out Lich. And a Mythic level to go along with it. Oh, there goes my assassin.
Their logic is lacking.
Already out there in front with his little daggers. Not dead yet. Looks like he's handling business. I'm already proud. Man, I cannot wait to dig into the Lich spell list, figure out what's going to be my new setup in Act 3. I know there's a nice little difficulty spike when you head into that act, so you get your new powers just in time. All right. We probably should rest before we go up against the final boss of this level, but I think we've got a little bit more wiggle room,
Do you
right?
require my unbiased opinion?
She doesn't have anything left.
I stand ready.
He's got a couple things, but
Doubt is
these
the
people
heart's
are all good.
cry.
So yeah, we're gonna just continue on. What's your deal? This is Mythic level 3. You need more slots, right? Or no, actually, let me check again. Ooh, you got negative level. Let's make sure we take that off. So 4, 5, 6. You don't need slots as much as you need these buffs to last longer. So we're gonna go with that. Or maybe that's not what you need. I need to rethink my whole strategy for how these people are supposed to advance through the game. And I didn't take cleave. Oh yeah, because I took Mythical Beast. Well, let's take Cleaving Shot now. Yeah, I'm definitely redoing this. I don't need the pad. You need more slots, most definitely.
Let me help.
You probably also need more slots, right? Yeah, Boundless Healing, Destructive Shockwave. So definitely, let's start with Abundant Casting. All right.
I will lend you my aid.
I will lend you my aid. How many casts of haste do we have? Only one.
Yes, what?
We'll save that for when we get back downstairs. Ooh, why are our pets hanging around on the ceiling? Yep. So we go all the way to the top here, loot this chest, then come back, clear some more things, and then we finally go up to the last portion of Dresden. Here we are. Okay. Will you
require my
come out?
Eyes.
Actually, these people can actually be super annoying.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
There we go. Hey, she can charge. Oh, or maybe not. Nope.
The spirits demand your blood.
15, cool. No, we're not gonna use my peoples yet. There we go. Seriously? How can he? Whatever. Oh, because he can do a full attack from there. Oh well. Ooh. Handle business, brother. Handle business. Did he just put -2 Constitution on her? Ooh, some of them. All right. And of course he missed. He's gonna be easy to take out. There we go. Yeah. Fall on through. Fall on through.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
14. Cool. This camera is irritating the crap out of me. In this land. In this. There we go. All right. And if they had anything good on them, I could loot it now, but I don't think they actually do. And nope, we're good. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and we still go down one more level.
Anything new?
And then we got some more people to clear over in this area.
Let us be off.
Whoops. Nope. Not here. Here. There we go.
Did we step on their toes as
No, I
well?
didn't mean that. Let's go. Whoa,
Eternal
yeah. Come on
Rose,
now, get out
I
there.
call upon you.
Wait, why wasn't that reduced? Oh, our elemental protection is gone. Yikes. That's not cool. Boom. Take all that. Most of that looks like it's useful. Does she still have that? She does. Oh, that's a negative level for real. That is not coming off by itself. Everybody else is good. You got negative charisma. That's not a big deal. There we go.
Over there.
I don't think there's anything we can do. Yeah, you just gotta eat that.
I will protect you with my life.
Hey, there we go. Actually, I forgot. These dudes are surprisingly irritating. And you know what? Last little bit of this before. Why are you so close? Oh, because I had him set for a power he doesn't actually have any uses for. That. All right.
You are today's sacrifice.
The beam. Yep. All right. And you seem to be vulnerable right now, so we'll deal with you. Boom. Yep. Oh yeah, don't move. Don't move, buddy. Don't move. What just... Oh, wow. Come on now, bruh. I need you to do better. Yeah, sure.
Kneel before me.
Okay. And hey. Turn that that on too.
Endure this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a fan of that.
Begone, fiend.
And that's all he's got.
You're irrelevant.
Why didn't I was about to say, why didn't my skeletons, my minions move? What's going on here?
Strike with all your might.
There we go. And I was about to say, are they all just going to do a whole lot of nothing? Oh, now you're trying to... Crap! Didn't mean to do that. Oh, well.
Make every strike count.
Absolutely. Yeah, they hit you up, Scar. My
I
bad.
hear the voice of the spirits. I am helpful, am I not?
Okay. Aha. Jewelry. Longsword +1.
Let's move.
There. Nope, nothing in that back corner. Okay. Do one of us... He's got it. You know what? We are just going to go throw out some summons during that final battle and get this done with.
You are my favorite aide.
Oh. Do we got a scroll of haste somewhere around here? Should by now. Seriously, all these freaking scrolls I got, I don't have haste? That can't be true. Nanio, we're gonna have to put you to work crafting some haste for us. Oh wait, but I might have it, you know what, no, I don't think I've ever looted haste as a potion. So probably not that way either. Oh well, you're not, we're still doing this without it. We're just gonna go ahead and do it live and take care of it. And then if I fail, I can always still go ahead and rest anyway. He got hit hard right from the very beginning. That's not cool. Boom. Excellent. Get all of that. Awesome. And then one more.
Refuse to accept their statement.
There we go. Excellent. This room looks a little cleaner than the rest of the fortress. It's probably the warden's bedroom. And here we go. What's this? Cure Soria's wounds. What you got going on, Sosiel, is serious. Okay. There we go. You're good. You're good. Awesome. Is this better than what you have? It is. Might as well go ahead and do that. What's about this? +2. Oh, you still got the Mind Piercer? Isn't Finian better than that by now anyway? Rapier. Oh, no, he's still +1? That probably means I screwed something up. I probably need to go ahead and talk to him or something like that to get him where he's supposed to be. You don't have any sort of protection ring. That's weird. Yeah, let's put one on you. And yeah, I think that should about do it. Intelligence you already got +2. Charisma doesn't do anything for you. All right.
I tire of waiting.
I already used them? Oh, because I thought I was going to rest it first. Oh,
You can
well.
trust me.
She'll throw some out there.
The goddess protects us.
He'll throw some out there as well.
My own.
What do you get? Summon Fallen. Summons a Fallen. I don't know what that means, but hey. Where in the
This
heck are
is
you
my
going?
path.
Just summon the Fallen. There we go. All right. I don't know what you do, but don't embarrass me.
Let's run, sweetie. Let's go. Why are you so slow? They're almost here.
I'm not going anywhere.
The dwarf's cracked voice sounds like rasping, rusty metal.
Don't you feel it? He's got that damn rag with him. I can't teleport. He's going to kill us.
If he kills us, then so be it. But this is my city, and I will fight for it to the end. And you, my love, you will be with me till the end.
Hello, Minagho. Greetings, Mr. Misery Guts. It's us again.
Lawful. You've escaped justice for too long, Staunton Vane, but today you will pay for your crimes.
Of course, I regret nothing. And I'm ready to pay my dues. What about you? Are you ready to pay for everything you've done in the name of your pathetic queen? Not everyone here is fighting for Mendev and its queen, fallen paladin. When you crossed to the demon's side, you betrayed all mortal kind. And for that, you must pay.
Tell me, Staunton, why? Why do you fight on the side of the demons?
You have the audacity to ask me that? I fight on this side because the other side didn't give me a chance. Yes, I made a terrible mistake, and Dresden fell to the demons. The queen should have had me hanged. I deserved it. But she found a far worse punishment for me. False mercy. When she spared me that day, she said she wanted to give me a chance to make amends. And I believed her. For 70 years, I've crawled on my knees, shedding my blood for Mendev. Only been spat in the face for it. For 70 years, I watched generations of Crusaders grow old and die, never once changing their tune about Staunton the traitor. What else could I give for my mistake? What more punishment could I suffer? How could I ever deserve forgiveness? And one day, I realized there's nothing I can do. The Queen had doomed me to a lifetime of humiliation. And when I grew desperate, I only had two choices. To become my own executioner and carry out the sentence she rescinded that day, or go over to the other side. Put yourself in my place. Imagine yourself in that position. What would you choose?
Aren't you getting tired of fleeing from me, Minagho?
You have no idea how tired I am of you, mortal. But never mind. Today, we will finally be done with you. Right, Staunton? Right, sweetie?
The demon's laughter is shrill and unnatural.
You know, I once heard a peasant trying to convince his sick sheep to overcome her constipation and share her impacted torrent of crap with the rest of the world. The sheep was obviously very dear to the peasant, and he cooed and called her lambkin and darling as he described the process in graphic detail, apparently to inspire the beast. Well, listening to that wasn't half as stomach-churning as listening to your filthy demon mouth spewing honeys and sweeties all over the place.
Land's sense of humor is awesome. Minagho, what's that on your face?
not your concern, mortal.
The Master has punished her cruelly for her failure in Canabras. As you can see, the leaders of the demons are as patient with their slaves as the Crusaders are with their commanders.
Sweetie, why are you telling him this? What does it matter? What?
Quiet.
Staunton's voice held no emotion whatsoever, except perhaps weariness. The word that fell from his lips barely echoes, but nonetheless, the demon immediately falls silent. I see you have quite the gathering of cowards and traitors here. Even Nurah showed up.
You think I'd miss the chance to see Staunton wipe that grin off your smug face? For years, you self-appointed champions of good have treated us like dirt beneath your feet. If the demons will help us get our revenge, then we're with the demons.
Attack. It's time to decide the fate of Dresden.
Right. No point in wasting time talking. To arms!
Staunton, darling.
Stop whining! Didn't you swear your eternal love to me? Promised we'd rule Dresden together? Now shut your lying mouth and fight! Whatever end fate has in store for me, you will share it! Ah!
Dun, 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 dun. She have not. You got anything good? Not really. Turn this on. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, we'll probably turn that on too. Nah. Oh wow. Where did you come from? He just walked all in the middle of the battle. Nope, too late for her apparently. Oh, it's him swinging that sword around and messing things up. Yeah, we don't really have a way to deal with that either. We don't have a reduced person.
I dedicate my body to science.
Man, I would hate to have to redo this. Oh, Lan is the only person up? Oh, well, we're definitely gonna have to redo this. God dog it. I didn't want to have to rest. Bah, bah, bah. Oh well, I tried, y'all. I wanted to just go ahead and get it over with. We'll wait to go through all the lich spells and figure out what's good and what else I want to add, all that good stuff. But now we'll just use what we already have. Does the destruction of books carry a particularly severe penalty in Mendev? I wish I could punish the arsonist of the Blackwing Library twice over. Ideally, they would be forced to scour the world searching for the 16 multi-volume series that I was planning to study and now cannot. I never do books which just as valuable on the surface as they are underground, but it's nice to know that there are places here too where you can read for free, although now there's one fewer place on that list. Nice. After packing up his belongings after the night's camping, Sosiel finds a place to sit, then pulls out a travel sketchbook and charcoal pencil. Stealing glances in your direction, he draws on the small page with bold, sprawling strokes, his expression shifting between smiling and frowning. Catch his eye and strike a dramatic pose. The cleric laughs loudly. Thank you, but please don't. Just keep doing whatever you were doing. I'm trying to capture your natural movements. You're always sketching. Why? The world around us is so unstable, especially now during this war. A friend's smile, the curve of a tree, the glow of a fire. If we do not preserve them, the rare moments of beauty we still have will be lost in the flow of time. Don't you trust your own eyes and memory? And you do trust them? The memory is deceptive. Try to remember something after a year, maybe even after a day, and what you'll recall will differ dramatically from what you saw in the moment. But it's not just a matter of memory. Lost in thought, the cleric fiddles with his pencil. You can't see the full picture with your eyes alone. Drawing allows me to see things from a different angle. Sometimes I will find new meaning, even in the most mundane things. May I see? The cleric lowers his eyes in embarrassment. There's nothing to look at yet. There isn't even a draft, more a series of random sketches. The slope of your neck, the curve of your lips, your gestures. It's not much to look at, but it will be useful if I start working on a real portrait. Are you going to paint my portrait? Yes, but not just yours. I draw everything I see. Our companions, our soldiers, sometimes even our enemies. The places we visit, my dreams, my thoughts. Every aspect of this crazy war. I want to capture everything that happens here, both the beautiful and nightmarish. But sometimes I draw you too. You are a puzzle yet to be solved, a miracle that came from nowhere and turned the tide of this hopeless war. Who is the commander of the Fifth Crusade? Who is he, truly? It's difficult to see the truth in a single glance, but perhaps I will better understand you after I capture your image on paper. Well, I won't bother you anymore. Sosiel smiles, nods, and gets back to his work. All right, let's try this again. Oh, we didn't collect that.
Open your heart to me.
Inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi. Ashali savitur, magritium turinos, una adayana, inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi.
Tell me, and I'll do it.
Are we in trouble yet?
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
You are my favorite aide.
Esme, Axel, yes, Sio, Vosh, Akna, Orama. Na, Orama. Na,
The road has suffered enough. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Aborane Sentes. Ona.
Well, that's Holy Lance, not the Crusader version.
I will
That's
lend
fine,
you
whatever.
my aid.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'll make my own legend.
Stop moving around. All right, round 2. Oh, wait, whoops.
Anything new?
Hello, Minagho.
Lawful. Why'd you do it, Staunton?
For years, you.
Yet another obstacle.
And I want to be absolutely sure of this. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay, you attack her
It
first.
is not an option.
Excellent.
Orama.
Okay, I already did that. We will go with, oh, okay, so it'll let me use my infusions now. I don't know why, but hey, whatever. Any creature damaged. Take that. There we go. All right, join the party. Oh, okay, didn't see that coming, but sure. Fall in. What was that? Good Lord.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Why did it just skip over their turns? That was weird. But whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Oh no, not that.
Magritio Curino. Begone, fiend!
All right. I'm relatively sure Phantasmal Killer won't work on them, so we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Divine Power. And you are absolutely chaotic.
Kneel before me.
Come on, I was about to say, come on, Reg. Oh, come on, man.
I'll cut you wide open.
Good enough. There we go. Already, better progress.
You stubborn ass! You want to die for a heap of rocks? Go ahead. I'm not staying here.
No, my dear. You are. You will either fight to the bitter end, or I'll break your delicate little neck myself with these very hands.
Are you threatening me, my mortal toy? Me? And with what? With the power I gave you. You ungrateful beast! Give me back what's mine. Take him, he's yours. And Dresden too. I don't care about this fortress or this half-wit. Oh, I grow so tired of you mortals. Your humdrum little passions. Your constant squabbling. Your incessant accusations and excuses. You treat each other like dirt. Push weaklings like these two into our arms. And then you have the audacity to accuse us. Punish your traitors. See it show countless times.
Evil. Thank you for your help. But you don't think this is going to save you, do you?
I will save myself. Take your filthy rag. Take your befouled ruins. You can make soup out of this moron for all I care. I've had enough war. We Lily two were created for tenderness and love. Stay away from me with your swords and shields.
So this is to be my fate. I've been betrayed by people and demons alike. Now my life really is worth nothing. But that doesn't mean you won't pay for it dearly. Come on, you scumbag! Kill me if you can! I don't care anymore!
Too bad Queen Galfrey didn't hang you back then.
I regret that as well. She should have done it. But that's water under the bridge. We all make mistakes. Let's get this over with. To arms.
All right, much better. Do. Stone Vein. Ah, saving throw failed. Good enough for me. Bane is still on. Let's get an extra attack.
You won't survive me.
Excellent job, Lan.
This one's mine.
Excellent. I am coming, Lady Death. Forgive me for being 70 years out of date. Oh, no, sir. Oh, no. You're not going to meet Lady Death just yet. You're going to have to deal with Mr. Death first, I'm afraid.
Forwards!
And just like that, it's all over. Ouch! Why did I get into this fight? I knew I couldn't handle it. And he's got a headband of inspired wisdom, so +2 enhancement bonus to wisdom, +2 to dexterity and constitution belt of physical form, and carapace. Whenever an enemy lands a hit on the wearer of this +2 mithril full plate mail, the attacker has to pass a reflex saving throw or suffer 1d3 damage to strength. If they pass the saving throw, they suffer 1d3 piercing damage instead. And then he also has Soul Shear. Whenever the wielder of this +3 adamantine glaive kills the target with it, it summons a demon to the end of the fight. Only one demon can be summoned per fight. If the demon was already summoned, every subsequent kill heals it for 1d8 plus 5 HP and gives it a stacking +1 bonus on attack rolls. Depending on the HD of the killed enemy, the summoned demon could be a Babu, a Merilith, or Baylor. Oh, that's the Babu that we saw. The weapon cannot be wielded by lawful good characters.
Let us be off.
Something over there.
Oh, the Fallen's still standing, huh? Interesting. Okay, and then he just dissipates on his own. Very, very nice.
Not your eyes.
Breathing heavily, Nurah stands up and wipes her bloody hands on her clothes. Well, what are you waiting for, you scum? Come on, finish me off. Kill me like you killed Staunton, and be glad you've defeated the villains. Just make sure you don't wonder whose fault it was that he and I were on the demon's side. Thoughts like that can make you lose your appetite. Another tearful performance. Everyone is guilty but me. I've lost count of how many of you innocents I've sent to the chopping block. They should have been executed just for denying their responsibility. Never mind all their other crimes. What will you do if I let you go? Let me go? Why would you? No, you mean, seriously? You think I'll thank you for your generosity and devote the rest of my days to taking care of homeless puppies? I'll continue exacting my vengeance. That's what I'll do. On others, if not on you. I will feed as many crusaders as I can to the demons before I face the sword of someone less forgiving than you. She spits at your feet. Lawful, I will not kill you here. You'll be locked up, and I'll think about what to do with you. Sosiel sighs with relief. I was afraid you were going to order us to finish her off. I still think of Nurah as my friend, and I believe there's still some hope for her. But it's important not to let her go back to the demons who poisoned her soul. Killing someone who is so angry and exhausted is too cruel. Do whatever you want. You can't escape the demons. Your head will be on Baphomet's altar. Tomorrow, if not today. And with that, we have officially finished the assault on Dresden and are now ready to enter into Act 2. Let's go.
The commander of the Crusade has managed to overthrow 70 years of demonic rule in Dresden and restored the Sword of Valor to its rightful place. Will the commander be able to defend the banner he has won with such a valiant effort?
Build the main stables in Dresden. And so we have come to Crusade management. He looks like a bee standing next to me.
Urgent matters of state are awaiting my attention. My convoy will be departing for the capital within the hour. I'm afraid this is all the time I can spare you. So do please forgive me for skipping the lengthy and well-deserved congratulations. Dresden was taken quickly, even more quickly than I'd anticipated. Every death is an irretrievable loss. But, considering the scale of our forces, the losses among our troops are tolerable. Morale is high among the Crusade forces that were entrusted to you. You handled the command superbly. I never doubted your personal ability to deal with the demons. I knew that you could become a living symbol for people to follow. That you have now displayed a decent head for tactics is a pleasant surprise. I believed in your success and prepared for this outcome after a fashion. I brought a reward to personally bestow upon my Knight Commander. But now, I think this reward is insufficient.
So please, accept one more gift from me personally.
Thank you, my queen.
And thank you for what you have done for the Crusades. Now on to the main matter. The Sword of Valor has been returned to us. Touching it has awoken your power and changed the great relic beyond recognition. Many clerics are at a loss to interpret this unexpected turn. Is it an omen? Happenstance? A warning? Only one thing can be said for certain. Your power is astonishing and unlike anything ever seen before. Although, I must admit, this power has taken a most unexpected form. Frightening to many, but thrilling to some. The gods' machinations are curious indeed.
The queen says these final words pensively, as though talking to herself.
There. I have said all I wish to. Is there anything you wish to discuss with me before I depart?
There is something you should know. Areelu Vorlesh appeared before me in Dresden. She did not explain why she had come.
The architect of the Worldwound? Here? And she allowed you to simply dispose of Stanchion Bane and claim the Sword of Valor? This is a very worrying development. Areelu is more dangerous than a dozen Balors, and more cunning and deceitful than a score of succubi. In the 100 years of the Crusades, our forces have very rarely encountered her, but when we did, it always led to something terrifying. I think she has taken an interest in you and your power. It was to be expected, of course, and it worries me more than anything else. Sooner or later, we shall have to take a stand against Areelu and deal with her once and for all. But I thought we would have time to prepare. Be careful. And if the architect reappears, treat her as you would a demon lord.
Do you know anything about the huge demon that we met at the gates? It was much stronger than the rest.
The Baylor Dorazand, one of Deskari's generals. He, Hep Zamira, and the Echo of Deskari are some of the most notable demons in the abyssal forces. You will soon learn these names. Dorazand has not been sighted by our scouts for a long time, and his appearance at Dresden was an unexpected development. But we must grow accustomed to surprises such as this. The ability to move at will through space is one of the demon's most unpleasant hallmarks. Fortunately, the Sword of Valor takes care of that problem for the areas around Dresden.
I have heard everything I need.
Very well. Then I shall take my leave. Irabeth will bring you up to speed on the situation in the city and surrounds, and together, you can decide on what next steps to take. Good luck, Commander. Remember, this is but the first step. The road ahead will be long and difficult.
With a nod of farewell, the queen strides off with precise military bearing.
Allow me also to congratulate you on your victory, Commander. We won the battle for Dresden, but this war is far from over. The demons know our true strength, so we must brace ourselves for a merciless counterattack. They will do everything they can to gain control of the city and destroy you personally, and all of us along with you. The only good news is that cultists make up more than half of their forces, so they will have to march the same roads as our fighters. If they were all demons, they could appear here instantaneously and lay siege to the city. Praise Iomade for small mercies. The main demon forces are moving out from the City of Eyes and the Threshold Fortress. Scouts are reporting that for now, we don't stand a chance of tearing through the defense and launching a counterattack. We can only gather our forces, rebuff their attacks, and wait for the right moment. Unfortunately, other hostile groups keep appearing out of nowhere. And on top of all that, Minagho is still prowling around somewhere out there. Anevia is trying to find out where that abyss scum has run off to. Maybe she's already got some leads. Luckily, we are not alone. Mendev is with us. Queen Galfrey has sent us the first reinforcements. They've just entered the city. Besides, news of your victory is spreading through Avestan. I'm sure that crowds of new volunteers will soon be pouring into Dresden, inspired by your feat. And that's very good news, because we're going to need troops. Here is a brief report about the main problems we're currently facing.
Irabeth showed you a sheet of paper with a list of 4 items. demons with special powers, secret path, missing control, and dragon. What can you tell me about the demons with special powers?
Remember that Nabasu that attacked our camp? He had powers that no ordinary demon should have. It is not the only demon of its kind. We keep receiving reports about similar monsters. All isolated cases for now. But it's possible that in the future, we will see entire squads, if not armies of them. We must find out where they're coming from. Find the source of their power and destroy it. If we don't, they will crush us before long. Even you can't defeat an entire army of such monsters.
A secret path? What are you talking about?
We can usually spot armies of demons in advance, as their hordes march along the Grey Road from Eyes or Threshold. But sometimes packs of them appear out of nowhere. They're managing to avoid our scouts somehow and sneaking into our territory. If we don't solve this problem, we cannot attack. The demons will just appear at our backs, block off the gorges and cut us off from Dresden. Anevia is trying to find out how the demons are getting into our territory, but she hasn't succeeded yet. Talk to her. She will tell you more about what she's doing.
There's a missing patrol?
Yes, it disappeared without a trace during a mission. We didn't even find any bodies. Maybe someone abducted them, or there's some natural threat in the area. We can't rule out the possibility of desertion, either. The troop was patrolling the southern road out of the city. The last surviving settlements of Sarkoris lie in that direction. But after the siege of Dresden, contact with them was lost. Hardly any of the inhabitants survived once the demons invaded the area. That's where I started the search.
A dragon? What dragon?
As if we didn't have enough problems with demons already. Now there's a wild dragon in the vicinity. Luckily, it's not part of the demon army. If the demons had a dragon on their side, it could pose a serious threat. But there's very little food in the Worldwound, and the dragon doesn't seem to have a taste for demons and cultists. She keeps attacking small squads of crusaders, picking off those who fall behind, ravaging supply trains. The dragon's been sighted frequently in the sky, but we don't know exactly where her lair is. We have someone to help with this, though. Do you remember the dwarf who bravely attacked the Baylor in front of the Citadel during the siege? He is back in the city, and he doesn't mind hunting this dragon, apparently. Go talk to him in the tavern. We might be able to help each other.
Is that all for now?
There are a few pleasant matters. At the Queen's command, the Crusaders who took part in the attack have had their pay doubled, and medals will be awarded to those who were particularly outstanding in battle. You know one of them. The Knight Elan from the Houndhearts. He led a troop of Nerosian recruits and brought them to the main forces, and later drew the demons' attention in the battle with the Baylor, allowing the wounded to be rescued. There is one more thing. As you know, there is a vast dungeon under Dresden. It's almost empty now. The only prisoner is Nurah, the traitor you caught. We've temporarily placed the body of Staunton Vane in the dungeon. You slew him. What are your orders regarding his body? Anevia thinks we should burn it quietly and forget about it. Some want to see his corpse displayed in the square, but I don't think we should behave like demons and barbarians. He may have been our enemy, but he deserved to be buried as a knight. However, the decision is yours, of course.
Evil requires Lich mythic path. Oh, I have my own plans for that corpse. Let it stay in the dungeon for now. I will decide what to do with it.
Your own plans. As you wish. Commander. That day during the battle, No. My apologies. That is all, Commander. Thank you for your time.
Giving a salute, Irabeth turns around and quickly leaves. And there we have it. Finally, we are officially on the Lich mythic path. Oh, interesting. So it looks like your minion no longer travels around with you while you are walking in the city, which is actually very advantageous. Let's go ahead and save here. Who are you? A vendor wrapped in black gives you a charming smile. He is strikingly tall and thin, but doesn't look hungry or emaciated. On the contrary, he moves with the strength and grace of a gymnast. Commander, what a pleasure it is to talk to you in person. I am so glad. Please, would you like to take a look at my wares? Only the best ingredients and accessories for practitioners of death. Who are you? The vendor leans down to you and whispers in confidence. My name is Tsai. I am a Dhampir, that is, a half vampire. But that is not my claim to fame. I pride myself on being the most in-demand smuggler of necromantic goods this side of the inner sea. Necromancers are distrustful, paranoid creatures. However, my half-dead state makes them somewhat well-disposed toward me. Also, I never disappoint them. Ingredients, weapons, forbidden books. I could get all these things in abundance. I heard that there was a Lord of the Death in the north and decided to come here immediately. You have opened up a new market. It would be silly not to be the first to try and capture it. There are many experienced necromancers and specialists in this craft among my suppliers. You will be satisfied with your wares. Show me your wares. My entire collection is at your disposal. King Dagger +2 dagger grants the wielder an ability to use the Curse of Undead ability 3 times per day. Helmet of Elemental Guard. Interesting. Bunch of Diamond Dust. Scroll of Soul Reaver. Bunch of Necromancy Summon Scrolls. Fire Starter. This +3 fire flaming light crossbow grants his wielder a +2 insight bonus to attack and damage rolls against non-living creatures. It also grants a +4 bonus on initiative rolls. Abyss Walkers. These boots grant their wearer a +1 dodge bonus to AC against demons and 1 additional attack of opportunity per round. Interesting. And a bunch of inflict wound potions to make it easier for you to be able to heal yourself. Very, very nice. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed this at the top. This shirt grants its wearer a +5 competence bonus on Lord Nature skill checks and immunity to diseases. Awesome. Oh, then there goes my skeletal assassin, standing around waiting for its master to give it the call. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Dun, dun, dun. And here is the tavern. And we will head to the back where Greybor is waiting. Okay, I think that's enough for one day. Hope all of you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me a like down below, share this content, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.